Hey, what's going on with it, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls? Sorry about that. I was playing some little video game stuff every now and then whenever I'm doing some stuff every now and then. When I'm not doing alternative media stuff. Sometimes I do. Sometimes some of this stuff gets extremely fucking stressful. So, hopefully you read the title, the above and below. This is the one, the only, Mr. Criticism Guy 2009, aka Nintendo Free 2011. So like I just said, hopefully you read the title up above and below. And another alternative media news just for you guys. This is going in mainstream media stuff too, but I have two things to talk about. I didn't get to put any of the vets thing on the pictures on it because I completely crossed my mind, but I know yesterday it was going on, but without further ado on that, let's get it started. So food stamps, the EBT system, welfare grocery stuff. I'm not trying to be a little racist sometimes, but it's mostly African American people that are usually on that. But you know what? In this time of recession, it's starting to get more for like even whites and Asians and stuff starting to go on it now. So sign of the fucking times, you know. And a couple of Latinos I know that are still on it. Thank God I'm not one of them. I'm never on welfare, and hopefully I never hope to God I'm never on that thing, because second that happens, if I ever lost my job, Lord willing that shit doesn't happen, but if it does, that's what I'm gonna have to fucking do. And I'm probably most likely wouldn't be able to make videos that much anymore. Rarely. So yeah, pretty much besides that, you know, sorry about that, Chihuahuas are like eating some freaking food in the floor, I don't know why. But yeah, besides all that, it was a really huge thing. I think this past Thursday or Friday, most likely it was Friday. I said over 16 states had this big giant huge hiccup glitch or whatever for the EBT system. And I know a lot of morenos out there, that's usually what Hispanics call black people, morenos. But like sometimes, you know, they end up being racist with it, and I'm not gonna be super racist with it or nothing, because I know time and time again I've mentioned, you know, like there's really super smart African Americans that are out there. I'm subbed to a couple of them, like I always say on Jay Miller Speaks Out, 3TR topic reviewer. This one that's called, I think, something Nior, Carly Nior. He's really huge out there. Like he's got almost 500,000 subs. I think he was with that one dude James Yeager too. He just did a video on them earlier today. And who else? Misanthropic one. You know, he can act ghetto sometimes. You know, he's still super intelligent. But besides all that, let's not get into my point. But you know, I'm not trying to get into the race thing or nothing. But there's a lot of freaking issues going on, and eventually, in about a week or two, riots and chaos are going to be all over the fucking streets. The second this shit happens, like seriously, I wouldn't be surprised if everything goes shit in a fucking handbasket the next week, or Obama decides, well, not really Obama, the people behind him, because he's just a shill, you know, at the same time, you know, right? Exactly what I'm thinking, you know? Unless you're a sheep, you didn't believe all that shit with the Yes We Can thing at the time a couple of years ago. I didn't buy into that shit for a fucking second. I knew at that time, and I was like, I think 19 at the time, because I'm going to be like 25, so I'm getting older now. So yeah, besides all that, me and my real life friends at the time, before they moved out to Cali, you know, those were real good times, you know? And it's funny because everyone's like, oh, who'd you vote for? It's like, I vote for nobody. And they got all pissed at me about it. And sadly, some of them, they were still asleep. They didn't really know any better, you know. But they were teens at the time, you know. Hopefully they know better now, but at that time they did. Now I'm rambling. Let's get back to the situation at hand. So this is basically a dry run to see what was going to happen. Shit ends up popping off the way it's supposed to be. Like, the elites and the banksters, they want Obama to, you know, kiss their asses and stuff, because at the end of the day they're probably just in their big ass luxurious billion-trillion-dollar like yachts or whatever in their chairs, and just laughing the crap out of the masses. They're literally just pointing fucking fingers at them and laughing them in the fucking face. You know what? I don't fucking say that shit. They could just do this. That's all I'm gonna say. But besides all that, getting to my point really is that back to the matter at hand, it's fucked up that a lot of people, there was like 20-30 grocery carts. I haven't seen this here in Nevada and Vegas yet, but I guess we weren't one of the states that got affected yet. But as far as parks and like recreational centers and stuff, that's still that's a little shut down. People aren't able to like visit them. Like out here in Vegas, there's this little like fake little lake manhole thing called Lake Me, whatever. I'm not gonna get too much into info on it, but nobody can't visit that place no more. They can't take their boats and stuff on it, and they had to lay off almost 7,000 workers over there. It sucks balls for them too, you know? Seriously. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. I had to close the door. Dogs are gonna start barking and shit. But yeah, you know, basically, it's messed up, you know? I'm gonna say it like that. You know, a lot of people are suffering out there with the economy, recession and everything. and it's somewhere around October 17th, was supposed to be this coming Thursday. It's going to just get a billion times worse than that. I can guarantee it to you. I don't know why, but it is. Sadly, that's what it has to come down to. But I'm ready. I already got like a year and a half worth of food and everything. I'm good with a lot of these Powerades and stuff, as you can see behind me. I'm good to go, you know? Shit ends up hitting the fan for real, and all hell breaks loose, I'll be damn fucking ready. You know, I already got some knives and stuff like me on that. Some big, not really swords, like mini katana shanks or whatever. I got that. I got a lot of things, you know? Seriously. But as far as everyone else, unfortunately, I can't speak for the same for everyone else, because they're probably ready to go ape shit any freaking day now. I'm telling you right now. So if you're in a big giant metropolitan city like I am, like, you probably might want to get the fuck out of here. I mean, I'm in the city, like in Vegas 702, but not like Los Angeles and New York or Chicago, a big giant mega metropolitan area. It's huge as fuck. You know, thank God I'm not one of those people out there, because I'm way out like where the mountains are at. So I'll be good to go. I'll be safe as hell. You know. But yeah, besides all that, last but not least, with the EBT situation, a lot of people are gonna probably start stealing and looting and stuff. And the mainstream media are probably just going to say, oh, no, it's just African Americans, black males, and females are going to be stealing all of it. It's fucked up, but, you know, sadly, that's still the country that we live in, you know? There's really nothing we can do about it. But, on that note, on the positive side, all the veterans, they were, like, fighting for their own little rights, because they wanted to see the World War II memorials. They wanted to pay homage, you know? Wanted to pay, like, tribute to all the, you know, vets that died. You know, they had to give their lives up so we could have freedoms to do this. Like, me talking to you in front of the camera, you know? Just still the way it was way back when my grandparent, well, one of them was still alive, because the other one died, unfortunately. But yeah, if it would have been like that at that time, hey, you know, by all means, it probably would have been fucking bad. I wouldn't be able to do this, you know, communication with you guys out there. So yeah, that's all I had to say on the government shutdown. Shit's probably gonna hit the fan any day now. If riots go on the street, looters go all over the place. And the last time we saw this was like 1993, and I was like 4 at that time when the LA riots were going on. A lot of freaking Morenos out there were stealing the crap out of it. And a lot of Latinos too, I know. I've seen that. I mean, I was way too young to see it, because I was like 4 at that time, so I had no idea what was going on. I was still a baby, so I was still learning about the ways of this fucked up world. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So like I always say, what's it called? And I'm forgetting my outro now. Is what it is, ain't what ain't. See you when I see you guys. Have a good day. Have a good night wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink and smoke weed at the same time. Don't do anything reckless. See you soon. See you around. Talk to you next time. All that good jizz. And yeah, that's it. I'm out of here. Just brace yourself for fucking impact if it does happen. You know, shootings and all that crazy World War III stuff starts going on. That's what happens for a long time, because history's repeating itself. We saw it with the Roman thing way back, like 1,000 years ago. We kept seeing it again with the Egyptians and all that stuff. We kept seeing it with the Russians and all that stuff, 1800s, so all the British, like the kingdom, all that, you know, medieval times. Shit's just gonna get worse from here, okay? So, that's pretty much my point. See you soon, see you around, late, be easy, and peace the hell out. I'm out of here. Goodbye.